let's talk about Wonder Woman. I know based on my facial expressions, some of you think I'm going to go there. Well, if you were thinking that, you're dead wrong. I'm more disappointed with the reactions to the movie. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay if you don't like something. But what's not okay is to troll. I'm here with the same shirt that I was wearing for the premiere of the first Wonder Woman movie. I walked into this one not as excited as I was about the first. People who are friends with me on Facebook know how much I crowed about the first one and saying it's going to be the greatest movie, it's going to change the game, da-da-da-da-da. And I was right. This one, I saw the trailers, I saw the hype that was out for it, and I was like, it's going to be good, but I'm not excited for it. See, what this did for me was repair me for what I saw on HBO Max. Now, was it the most wonderful movie of all time? The greatest thing that ever happened to comic movies? Absolutely not. Was it total trash, the worst movie ever made, a total debacle? Should Patty Jenkins be fired? Should they just hang up making comic movies? Should WB sell to Disney? Absolutely not. See, that's the problem with the world today, is that we operate in these two extremes. And it's ruining the enjoyment of arts. Now, talking about the actual movie, I'll start out with some things I liked. They kept the same attitude from the first movie. They actually showed Wonder Woman as a leader, as a pioneer, as someone who could bring people together. And it also exposed her weaknesses. I mean, when you look at your superheroes in the Justice League, they're all powerful and they don't display their weaknesses. But this movie showed her weakness, which was the love she lost. Now, I get it. The whole wishing stone thing seems corny for some people, and the 80s cheesiness is corny for some people. I completely get that. But we have to understand that not every comic movie is going to blow us out of the water. What they're doing is telling stories. That's what it all comes down to. Now, when we classify the movies where this didn't work, like Fantastic Four or Batman and Robin, with the blatant cheesiness, the corniness, or the story just absolutely not working because they switched directors, these are terrible movies. This movie was nowhere near that. If they would release Wonder Woman without Wonder Woman 1, just put this out in the ether and not hype this up at all, and just said, hey, here's a comic movie, check this out, we would have said, hey, that was a good movie, can I get more? But that's not what happened. We had this blockbuster billion-dollar film followed by That's what this is really all about. It's not about WB dropping the ball or any of this other trash, because you look at the movies in a pandemic, it's outperforming what they expected, and HBO Max is getting subscribers and folks are watching it over and over and over again. I think what it really comes down to is being bottled up for so long and wanting our comic heroes on the big screen or on our TVs, being let down so many times that we just get angry when we don't get what we expect. But guess what? Things are about to change. We're about to be so overloaded with comic characters, it's not even going to be funny. And then maybe we can gel into the mode of watching a movie like this and being like, but it's okay. Next thing, let's talk about what I didn't like about the movie. Yes, they did Cheetah dirty. They didn't follow the comic canon of Cheetah and show how powerful she truly is. But for me, I've got one word, the reason why I didn't go ape over this. Multiverse. You guys realize that there's a Flash movie coming up that's going to rewrite everything. See, that's why Patty Jenkins is doing these standalone stories, because it won't really matter. And she really is forced to do this because there really is no continuum for the DC Comics movies right now. There is no central story for it to tie into, so you tell side stories. Side stories that make you happy. You can see the lasso, you can see the invisible plane, you can see all these things that Wonder Woman is, that we were waiting to see on the big screen, and we're finally getting it. It's all the stuff we didn't get in the first movie because we were so busy fleshing out her character. Now we can see how the character works. The other gripe I heard about the movie is it drags in some places, and you are 100% correct. The movie did drag in some places. Yes, it could have been shorter. Yes, it could have been longer by fleshing out where it drags, but it's okay. I didn't fall asleep during the movie. The action scenes kept me up, and I'm not mad that it wasn't 100% action, because guess what? They were trying to tell a story. All in all, I'd probably give it, let's say a 7 out of 10. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was hyped for it. I felt some things were corny, but it's okay. I'm definitely looking forward to the third one, when she can finally battle the god she keeps referencing. And that bonus scene, if you haven't watched it yet, stay for the bonus scene. Beautiful fan service. But I'm not going to spoil that for you. Wonder Woman. Don't listen to the hype. Watch it. Form your own opinion. And if you didn't like it, there's no need to run around trashing it like it's the worst thing ever made. I've seen worse. We've all seen worse. We've experienced worse. We've all wanted better for our characters. But the series is growing. I'll just put it that way. And hopefully this one comes out after Flash, and we can see some of the multiverse changes in the character, and hopefully we can get a multiverse change with Cheetah and get the real Cheetah in there and get the battle we all wanted. Be a little gentler. It's 2021. The pain of 20. I understand your eyes all raging from anger of 2020. That's what is fueling some of this, but it's okay. Nerds, your time is now. Lots of good things are coming between Disney with the Marvel Comics and DC Comics. I've read some of the stories that are coming out. You are going to be happy. There will be a payoff for this. When we look back on this, it's going to be like looking back at Iron Man 3 and then forgetting about all of it when we were all crying after Endgame. Breathe in and out. It's going to be okay. Wonder Woman, highly recommend.